Hello. I thought I would share this new tarot deck that I got. It's a holographic tarot deck, and it's designed from the Rider-Waite, which is one of the original tarot decks that people have used for years. And I just think this is so pretty. I love this holographic image. So I thought I would just show it to you. And what I've decided to do, because I've been using these cards and I've been shuffling them a lot and doing some practice readings, things like that. What I thought I would do is just to organize them and get them all in upright position, because they're both upright and reversed right now. I can show you this little booklet that came with it. I actually don't use this booklet because I find it really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. When I'm working with these cards, I try to use as much of the meanings that the cards are supposed to have, but I really tend to go with what my intuition tells me more. And this little book is just basically like a little description of the cards. Let me see if you can see that. It's kind of blurry, but anyway, they do give a description for these cards, and these are the major arcana cards. And then in the back, they do start giving little descriptions of the minor arcana cards. But I really just don't resonate with a lot of the meanings, and it's like the way it's written out, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. The Wheel of Fortune. So I just basically don't use this book. I thought I would, but I'm just not, I don't know, it doesn't really feel accurate to me. Because one thing about tarot is that even though there are like general meanings to the cards that primarily people go by, it's a very personal thing when you do tarot. And I don't know, for me, I try to look at the cards and interpret them through my own intuition. And I feel like that, I'm connecting with spirit and my guides, and it kind of tells me what the cards are meaning. And so that's how I'm doing it. But I'm not doing a reading in this video. I really was just planning on showing you these cards because they're very beautiful. So I wanted you to see if I can get it to focus. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time getting this to focus. There we go. As you can see, I mean, it's the holographic image, and it's really, they're very pretty. I mean, you can just kind of get an idea just like that. Isn't that pretty? So, this is the Magician. in tarot, the major arcana cards start out at 0 with the Fool, which was this card here. That's 0. And then this is number 1. So I'm just going to lay these cards out just to try to organize them. Just to make them easier to look at. And I'm not going to go through and explain each card or anything like that, not in this video. But I am going to put the major arcana cards. These are not in order, they're just, those just happen to be major arcanas. And then I'm just going to put these just so that they're upright. And it'll make it a little bit easier to look at them. And these are like the suits. So it'll be like pages, knights, queens, and kings. And I've been trying to practice basically with these. It's kind of funny because I was thinking about it and I thought, you know, I had a deck of the Rider-Waite cards years ago. They were not holographic like this. They were just the regular deck. And I was thinking about it and I thought, gosh, you know, when I had those cards, it was literally like 31 years ago. Because when I got them, it was 1993. So, let's see, I guess I can put them over a little bit more. I wasn't really sure how I was going to do this. I just wanted to do this. So that's what I'm doing. So yeah, 31 years ago, basically, is when I had my very first tarot deck. And I used to do readings back then. I mean, not like for people really, necessarily. But, you know, I was kind of learning the cards back then, learning how to read them and interpret them. But it's been so many years that I don't really remember most of that anymore. But like I said, I just really kind of go with my instincts and my, what I feel to be my connection with spirit and my guides. I feel like they help me to interpret the cards. So it's just something that I've had an interest in. I was interested in it obviously 31 years ago, and then I got away from it for many years. And then it was actually before I left Thailand, I started kind of getting an interest in the cards again, in readings, and watching a lot of different, wait a minute, I put that in the wrong place. I started watching a lot of YouTube videos of different tarot readers. And at first I kind of thought I was just going to watch those videos before I left Thailand, because I was kind of like, I was stressing out. I had a lot of stuff on my mind, and felt like I needed some guidance and that type of thing. And I didn't really know if I'd keep up with it after I came back here, but I have. Ever since I've been back, I've been very much keeping up with tarot, and I really find that I feel like I have a connection with it. So that's why I decided to get some cards of my own again and just see where it leads me. And hopefully I'm doing this right. I'm doing this, it's upside down for me. So, I mean, it's like I can't see it as good because of the way this is set up. So hopefully I'm doing this right as far as where I'm putting them and stuff. Oh, wait. Okay, so there should be, let me just move these out of the way for a minute. There should be 22 major arcana cards. Isn't that pretty? Oh, interesting. Temperance. The Temperance card is Sagittarius, which is my sign, my astrological sign. So that's kind of my card. There should be 22 of these. And let's put them in order here. Let me look for the Fool, because that's the 0. There we go. So I'll show these. So this is the Fool card, very first one in the deck. It's taking a leap of faith. And the Magician is the second card, which is actually the number 1. So this is 0, and this is number 1. Very pretty. And then, let's see, let me find. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, I see what I did. Yep. I've got some cards in here that's not supposed to be. I was afraid I was going to do that. Oops. Did I just pick them up wrong? I maybe did. No, those are right, I think. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Duh. Alright, no, I know what I'm doing. I say I know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm screwing it up. I had it right to begin with, and I got lost there for a second. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to find the second card. There's the third. Sometimes when I'm looking at these cards, I'm looking at the images and I'm not looking at the numbers. And I get a little confused. Okay, that's what happened. So I was actually looking at the second card and didn't even realize it. High Priestess. Isn't that pretty? I think these are really, really pretty cards. And then the Empress is the third one. And if you can hear traffic in the background, I apologize. But, you know, when I was living in Thailand, it was always loud. up there, and I really couldn't do much about the sound. Well, here we go again. Now that I'm living in America, I live right next to a highway, so yay. It's going to be loud again, maybe. But that's all right. It is what it is. I'm just really not going to worry about it too much because life is not always silent, and if it is silent, then that means you're probably deaf. So I don't mind that there's noise. I like having noise. So here we go. The Emperor, number 4. And the Hierophant is number 5. And then Justice is number 6. Wait a minute. Is that? No, that's not. That's 11. You know, my Roman numerals are not that good. I don't always know them. Okay, so yeah, the Lovers is number 6. Pardon me. I apologize. I was wrong. So there's the Lovers. And this is going to be 8. Let's see here. So I'm on 7, right? So yeah, 7 is the Chariot. And Strength is 8. And then we have, let's see here. Put it over here. Nope. Here we go. Number 9 is the Hermit. And number 10 is the Wheel of Fortune. It's a very good card to get. It's very pretty. And then Justice is 11, not 6. It's been many years since I've really thought about Roman numerals because I don't really use them. I mean, it's just not something I generally use. So when I see Roman numerals, it's like I know what they are, but I have to think about it sometimes when I look at them. Then, let's see, the Hanged Man is number 12. And, let's see here. Here we go. Death is number 13. The Death card. That is not always a bad card. So people sometimes they go, oh no, I got the Death card, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, because it could mean, the ending of something in your life that maybe is a good thing. It's like sometimes when things end in our life and go away, it's a good thing. It's not always bad. So just depends on what other cards are going with it and what the reading is for and about. So we were on 13, so let's see. I'm looking for I believe Temperance is 14. And let's see. The Devil card is 15. That one's not exactly that pleasant, but that's the Devil card. And then the Tower is 16. Which again, this looks like a really horrible card, but I personally don't really think it's that bad of a card. I think it's actually kind of, again, it depends on what the reading is and the other cards that are coming along with it, but I don't really see this as a bad card. And that was 16. So now we're on to 17, which is the Star card. Which this is a very positive card to get. So I like this one. And then we have the Moon, which is number 18. And this one can be kind of a card. But again, so many times it really does depend on what it's in reference to in the reading. So then we have the Sun, which is actually a really wonderful card to get. It's a very good card, which is number 19. And then we have, let me get it to focus. There we go. 20 is Judgment. And 21 is the World, which is a wonderful card. And yes, there are 22 cards, and this says 21 being the last card in the Major Arcana, but remember that the Fool card is 0. So that is 22 cards. So this is the first in the deck, and this is the last in the Major Arcana section of the deck. So there we go. I'll just kind of fan these out just so you can see these colors. Isn't that pretty? It's just so neat. I really like these a lot. And these I'm not going to put in any specific order. I'm just kind of show them a little bit. Got Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, I mean, technically, I guess I don't really have to put this in there. It should be in there, I suppose, but I don't know. These that have the writing on them like this, I consider these to go together, and maybe they do, and I don't know. But anyway, Ace of Cups, there's a Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the King of Swords, King of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the King of Cups. So, and then these are the minor arcana cards, which there's a lot of them. There are a lot of cards in this deck, but I think they're very pretty cards, and I just thought I would share them with you so you could see them. And hopefully you enjoyed looking at these cards with me and sorting through them. They'll probably get all mixed up again after I shuffle them around and stuff, but that's all right. They're not meant to be in order anyway. They're meant to be shuffled and out of order. So, anyway, thank you so much for spending this time with me. And I plan on doing a couple more videos because I do have 3 other decks of cards that I'm going to do videos on. And so I thought I would share those with you too, because I think they're really cool. And now that I've gotten these all in order, I am going to shuffle them a little bit just so that You can hear the shuffling sounds. Let's see. I don't know if I can do this to where I don't get them in the reverse. I always get confused when I try to do them so that I don't get them mixed up for the upright and the reversed. That didn't go very well. Sometimes these things are a little hard to shuffle because, yeah, I screwed it up. I got them in they're up and down. I did exactly what I was trying not to do, but that's okay. Because like I said, it's not going to stay like this anyway. I just did that for the video. But these are kind of large cards. And sometimes it can be hard to shuffle them like a regular deck. Because like, one of the decks that I'm going to do another video on are these. These are the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards. And as you can see, the size is quite different. This is more like a standard, playing card size. And these are a lot larger. So these are a lot more difficult to do like a regular shuffle with. I can sometimes. There's times when I'm able to do it, but not always. And you got to get it just right or it's not going to work. But I figured you might like to hear some of the shuffling sounds. And sometimes it's a bit awkward. But this is part of what I'm practicing too, is trying to get better at shuffling the cards. Oh. Well, let's see what flipped over. The High Priestess. So that's a major arcana. And when I look at this card, I feel like this is a woman who has power. And she has a lot of knowledge. And she has things that are hidden from other people, but she holds a lot of knowledge, and she is someone who is very strong and knows what she wants. And she's able to do things because she does have a lot of knowledge that she holds. But again, this is just kind of a little bit of what I think the card is supposed to mean, which, like I say, whenever I'm doing readings, I try to use what is the actual, I don't know if meaning is really the right word, because it is all open to interpretation when you do cards like this, when you're doing a reading, but when they are supposed to have kind of a basic meaning to them. But if I was doing an actual reading with this, I think it would depend on what the reading was about and the other cards that came with it as to how I would interpret it. But generally, she is someone who's strong and has a lot of strength and power and knowledge. But she doesn't share everything either. Some things she keeps hidden or to herself. So Anyway, I only just thought I would talk about it since it flipped over and kind of made itself known. Ooh. Then we got the 9 of Cups on the bottom. And that's a really good one to get. But anyway, I'm not doing readings. That's not what I'm doing right now. I'm just showing you the cards. So. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Hopefully it was relaxing and maybe will help you sleep. So, thank you so much for watching and for being here with me. And I look forward to doing another video for you very soon and showing you my other cards that I have because they're really cool and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So thank you very much for watching.